Hi friends, this is Kalyan from Parivarthan. Today we will discuss about the suggested articles from Hindu and other newspapers for 15th December. We will tell you what articles to read, why to read them, and also we will suggest what all questions and topics that you can link with them. We have just started to make videos, so my flow is not totally perfect, but please do bear with me and give your valuable feedback in the comments so that we can make better videos for you. The first article is Supreme Court clears 12 special courts. This article is about criminalization of politics and how judiciary is helping to clean politics. So the second article is about Supreme Court second arbitration by Vodafone. This is about Vodafone tax evasion case where Indian government says that Vodafone has to pay taxes, whereas Vodafone disagrees on the same. Okay, here you can link it with two things. What are the methods of tax evasion? What is tax evasion? And what is tax avoidance? And what are the various agreements like advanced tax agreement which can help both the businesses and also the government to settle tax issues. Also try to learn what is retrospective tax, okay, and how will it affect the business perception about India. One more thing here is there was a prelims question, base erosion and profit shifting, what is it related to? This is also related to tax avoidance, so it will be useful in mains and prelims. Please do read the article and the remaining details carefully. The next is about Parsi women allowed to perform last rites. This article is very useful in essay, even in your paper 1 in society topic. One important line here is that Supreme Court recently said that a woman won't lose her identity, including religious identity, even if she marries outside her community. So this is a very empowering judgment. The next article is about looking for balance in power. This article is useful in international relations. Honestly, on a personal level, I don't think that it adds much value to your preparation. Just technical details like what is Quad, or the 4 countries that are involved in the quadrilateral discussions. Okay, in international relations, please remember that outcome or the official statement that comes out of the meeting is more important, and the wording is very, very technical. So here the trilateral joint declaration says that countries, those committing, organizing, inciting or supporting terrorist acts should be punished. Indirectly they are all blaming Pakistan, but because of China's involvement they didn't outrightly say it's Pakistan. So the next article is about disaster management. Disaster management is very useful topic in prelims and mains. Every year from 2013 there is at least one question in mains about disaster management. So please try to read the article. Also see what is disaster preparedness, what are the stages, and you can link it with geography. What are cyclones, how are they formed, what is national disaster management plan, what is Sendai framework. You can use disaster management in ethics case study preparation also. If you are a district collector of that particular district, how will you respond to the disaster, what measures will you take, or how will you make sure that such disasters or such response lag won't happen again. Okay, the next article is about revival risks. This article is about economy. With the article says that with the rising prices and manufacturing slowing down, the economy is still not out of the woods. Okay, so here 2 points that we can use in prelims are indexes. World Bank Index of Ease of Doing Business. What are the various reports released by World Bank, IMF? All these have been asked in 2015 and 16. So that makes important prelims question. So please try to collect all these details, or else Vision or Shankar IAS will release a report or PDF with all the details, so you can read them in one go. The next point is index of industrial production. What are the 8 core sectors? What are the various weightages of 8 core sectors? Have been previous prelims questions. So please go through what are the 8 core sectors. Try to remember them weightage wise and or alphabetically, so that it will become easy to memorize, and also you can easily eliminate the wrong options in prelims. And finally, one important point from the article is that oil prices have breached $65 barrel mark. So In the recent time, this is the highest price. So how is it going to burden Indian economy? This is an important point. Economic survey has stated that so far prices have been favorable to us. Now that prices are rising, what impact will it have on budget, our physical deficit targets, our balance of payments? You can interrelate all these topics. The next article is about Aadhaar linking. Few important points we can collect here is that various government ministries and departments have so far issued 139 circulars making Aadhaar mandatory for all kinds of schemes and purposes. So this is in violation of Supreme Court judgment where it says Aadhaar is voluntary. Also, we don't have a data protection law. Why do India need a data protection law is an important main topic. And the last thing is 210 central websites have breached personal data. So who is going to be liable for such data breach in future? So all these things have to make sure. This can also be used in cyber security or lack of awareness about privacy. The next article is income share of top 1% searched. Thomas Piketty and others have World Inequality Report where they says that top 1% of Indians earn more than 22% and the top 10% earns 56%. This is very useful in your essay, and also whenever you write about inequality or trickle down effect, you can use these facts to enhance your answer. The next topic is about wholesale price index being going up. Okay, so it's an important topic for prelims. What is base year? Try to find out. The next article is about house rules. This is about Brexit. Brexit has been accepted because of a referendum. So what is referendum? Why is referendums increasing all over the world? What are the disadvantages of referendums? Because they are divided into binary, just yes or no. And how is it being used by politicians to stroke fears and divide the countries based on this? Okay, and also try to find out how referendums are affected by fake news and post-truth, social media. You can relate all these topics and make a beautiful essay. For example, if there is an essay on deglobalization, you cannot not mention referendums and all these points. So finally, I am done with Hindu. The next article is from Indian Express, ill prepared for the futures. The article says that the engineering situation in the country is very paradoxical because India produces more engineers than China and US combined, yet however 50% of the seats in engineering colleges are vacant. Also, two important facts here about our higher education system and quality of education is that a NASCOM survey in 2011 says that only 17% of engineers are employable. Recently, National Employability Report says that more than 80% of the students lack competency to join industry. So the mismatch between industry and education system is very evident. How can this be solved is an important topic for your mains. So think in those lines. Keep an eye on such facts. Next topic is about election commission. The article says that election commission can curb media, but election commission is not able to control social media. So this is creating some problems on how election commission is working. So it suggests that maybe it's time election commission get updated so that it can control both media and social media, because social media is used through Facebook, WhatsApp to control and manipulate elections or indirectly conduct election meetings in a way. So how is the system going to react to this challenge is a question. And the last article of the day is from Live Mint. It's the best article of the day in my opinion. It's about gender and the laws. So please go through the article very carefully. We have mentioned all these articles in our post. We are also linking it in the description. Please give me your valuable feedback and suggestions how we can help you better. Thank you.